kids. I'm Pastor Katie Jans from St. Peter's Lutheran Church in Verona, New York. Welcome to another Sunday School to Go story video. This is the first story video for the month of December. And since it's December, our theme is Christmas and Jesus being born. So you hopefully have your activity bags. They were either sent to you or dropped off at your house. And this is the first story to go with those activities. And it's one, I bet you know this story. It's a very familiar story, but it's a very important story. It's the story of Jesus being born. And I'm going to read this story today from the Family Story Bible, which was written by Ralph Milton and published by Westminster John Knox Press. Mary could feel that it was almost time for the baby to be born. "It won't be long now," she said to Joseph, her husband. Then, one day, Joseph came with some bad news. "We have to go to Bethlehem," he said. "There are orders from the Roman emperor. Everybody has to go to the town that their grandparents came from. The emperor wants to count how many men he can get to fight in his army." "But the baby is almost ready to be born," Mary said. "It's hard for me to walk very far. Do I have to go too?" "That's what the emperor ordered," said Joseph. "He wants to count all the people. Because we are part of the family of King David, we have to go to Bethlehem. Bethlehem is King David's city. It doesn't make any sense, but we have to go." Mary and Joseph were very tired when they reached Bethlehem. They needed to rest for a while, but they couldn't find any place to stay. They tried to get a room in the inn, but all the rooms were taken. Finally, someone said, "You can stay where they keep the cows and donkeys." It was not a nice place. It was smelly and dirty and cold. But it was the only place Mary and Joseph could find. Joseph felt angry. "A baby should not be born in a place like this," he said. That night, in the smelly stable, Mary's baby was born. Joseph tried his best to help. He rubbed the new baby dry. Then he wrapped the baby Jesus in some clothes Mary had brought. Joseph and Mary made a soft bed in the straw, and all three of them lay down to rest. "The angel said this was going to be a very special baby," said Mary. "It doesn't seem very special to be born in a place like this." "Jesus is a very special baby," said Joseph. "But I don't understand either why he should be born here. Maybe someday we'll understand." Both of them smiled at the tiny, red-faced baby with his eyes so tightly closed. Joseph laughed when the baby closed his tiny hand around Joseph's finger. Mary and Joseph cried together too. Jesus was so tiny, and the world seemed like such a hard place. Then Mary and Joseph said thank you to God for the gift of their beautiful child. "Now, let's all try to get some sleep," said Mary. So that's the end of the first part of the story, but there's a couple more parts coming too. And I'll put those into separate videos, but now that you've heard this first part of the story, feel free to look in your activity bag, find something that goes with this, find something that catches your eye, and have fun. Be creative, and you can think about the story as you do the activity. Thanks everybody, and stay tuned for another video story for Sunday School to Go. Bye!